Good morning, boys and girls, and today we said that the letter of the week was the letter what? F. So we're going to make a fox. We're going to make a fox with the letter F. And I have all the pieces here, so let's quickly jump in. Make sure you have a pair of scissors, not this size, your child's size, a color marker, black preferably, and some glue stick or glue, which is Elmer's glue is what I like. All right, so let's make our fox, shall we? Let's fold the camera so that you know what we're going to do. Remember, you should have this piece, these cute little ears, the other part of the ears, which is two, and the marvelous tail. We have to cut all of that and then paste it on blue construction paper. And surprisingly, I brought something else, which is white paper, because we're going to make something with the hole puncher to make the eye. All right? So let's begin. Let's get it all started. I'm going to incline my camera so that you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to put down over here my tail and my ears over here, and this is the nose, so I'm going to keep it right on the computer so that I can start with the letter F. The letter F is very important that you cut straight down like you did with the letter E. So open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Turn it with your other hand and go open, close, and then turn it with your other hand and start cutting open, close, but stop, right? Open, close, open, close. You see, I'm turning it with my other hand. Always turn with your other hand because your scissor should stay still. Turn open, close. Now I'm going to turn it around with my other hand. You see, my scissor is not going. My scissors staying still. It's the paper that's moving. Open, close, and then finally open, close, open, close, open, close. Now I have my letter F. So now I'm going to take these scraps and put it to the side. Okay. Now we have the letter F. Now let's focus on the orange ears. The orange ears. So take one at a time and start open, close, and then maneuver your hand moving the paper. Okay, we are cutting our ears. We are making sure that our ears are clear and that we're doing it correctly. So that's one ear. Let's take the other ear. And we're going to open, close, and maneuver your hand to move the paper. Your scissor should stay still because it's the scissor, the one that's cutting, not moving. Now I did those. Now I'm going to cut the white inside of the ear. So here he goes. Open, close, and open, close. Very good. So now I have a white ear. Now you need to make another ear. So here you go. Open, close, easy. Open, close, and the other side. Open, close, like that. Okay? Now, we're going now to the tail. Start with the orange part of the tail. So now we go open, close. And now I'm going to go on a curve here and maneuver the paper while the scissor is cutting, and keep cutting until all of it is cut, so that I have this as the tail. Now the tip of the tail is white, so now I'm going to take this part. So open, close, open, close, always cutting and making sure those little bumps of the tip of the tail look exactly what you want it to look, like this. And if it does, make sure that when you put it, it looks something like this. Okay? Now that we cut those, let's cut the nose. That's the next part we need to cut. And make sure that when you finish cutting your scraps, you throw them away. The cut is in yellow. It could have been done in white, but it's okay. So we open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, like that. And that's the nose. Now comes the fun part. I'm going to put these pieces together because now I need to bring in the blue construction paper to paste this on. So now I bring my blue construction paper. I put all the other pieces to the side because I'm only focusing on the letter F. Now that I don't need the scissor, I can put it to the side and bring my Elmer's glue. You can bring any kind of glue or a glue stick. I would prefer if you do glue stick, because if you don't know how to control your hand, you might make a little bit of a mess here. But if you know how to squeeze it, this is how you squeeze for the letter F. So I'm squeezing like this. And the reason why we are cutting this way and gluing this way is because we want to make sure that all the edges or the sides of this F are glued. So now I'm going to take it carefully and flip it over, and it's going to look like this. I'm going to press. Yes, it's going to get sticky, and I'm going to get that, but look what I do. When I get glue all over my hands, I rub it, and it comes off little by little. So now we're going to the details. Let's begin with the ears. So I already have extra glue here. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it right up here. I still have extra glue here. I don't need that much to paste. So now I'm taking my finger and making sure that the other extra goes on the white one. So you're not actually making a mess, you're reusing the extra that you see on the paper. Okay? And there goes your ears. Now let's go to the tail. The tail needs a little bit, just a little bit of glue. Why? Because not all of the tail, you see, not all of the tail is going to go on the paper that is blue. Only a little bit, you see? That's why I didn't put, because now you're going to see that I didn't have to put all of that. You see? Now I do need to put glue on the tip because this is the tip of the tail. So now we're getting this done, and we're going to stick it on the tip of the tail, and there goes my tail. Now I need a nose. So now the nose goes on the top of the letter F, and you put a little bit of glue and you put it like this. Okay? Now I want to make the mouth, so I'm going to make a mouth and I'm going to make him smile. So my last part, which is the coolest part, is I'm going to take this hole puncher. It's a circle hole puncher, okay? And I'm going to use it to make one circle. So you unlock it and it opens up here, but that's not where the paper goes. The paper goes where you see this little yellow dot. So now I'm going to slide it in, press it down, and you saw what fell was the circle. This is a hole puncher, or como le dicen en español, perforadora. So now I'm going to put the eye right there, and my color marker is going to make the dot for my fox. Make sure that when you finish, you lock it back again where the yellow is. And this, boys and girls, is the letter F looking like a fox. Make sure on your bottom, or if you have space on the top, you write your name and Eliani, Esmeralda, and Violet, and Darwin. You need to take a picture of this and send it to me by email so that I can see that you finished it. You're also not going to need to take a picture of you cutting, but if you do, that's cool. And this is the fox, and this is the end of it, all right? Because smart is not something you are. Smart is something you get.